Welcome to 6th grade math. This is lesson 146 and we are on pages 263 and 264. You have a speed drill that is lesson 146 and it is 2 minutes and 30 seconds is what I have. You also have homework for this lesson, page 385, lesson 146, and there's a quiz tomorrow, okay? We're gonna review some, then I'm gonna let you pause it to take this speed drill, then I'm going to let you know what you need to do on the page, okay? All right, we start over here. We're going to add some measurements, okay? 14 plus 11. We start right there, right? So 4 plus 1 is 5. 1 plus 1 is 2, 25 ounces, okay? 7 plus 3 is 10 pounds. Very good, all right. Now, how many ounces are in a pound? 16. Hopefully you got that. So 16, can we get a 16 out of 25? Yes, okay. It's smaller than it, we can do that. So we're gonna subtract this, and 15 minus 6 is 9. Would we be able to get another 16 out of that if we got 9? No, so we'd only get 16 ounces out, which would equal what? A pound, okay, so we're gonna add 1 pound. Write the right letters here. And then we'll have 9 ounces. So I didn't give myself quite enough room, so 11 pounds, 9 ounces should be the answer to this one, okay? All right, I'm going to erase this because it will be in the way for this problem right here. We're going to multiply 5 times 16 feet, 5 inches, okay? So 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 6 is 30, so we put a 0, carry a 3. 5 times 1 plus 3 is 8. So we have 80 feet, 25 inches. How many inches are in a foot? 12. Okay, 12 is kind of small, so if we double 12, 12 times 2 is 24. So we're going to get 2 feet out of here. Okay, 25 minus 24 is 1 inch, right? Okay, so we're going to add this and we get 82 feet and 1 inch, okay? Let you see that, 82 feet and 1 inch. So that would be how to multiply. If you're having questions on addition, subtraction, multiplying of those, please let me know. We're going to come over here and we're going to review our circumference and area, okay? So we have a radius of 5.5 inches, okay? So I'm going to start with circumference. And what is our formula for circumference of a circle? Okay, if we have radius, we have one for that. It's 2 times pi times r, right? Okay, so c equals 2 times 3.14 times 5.5. Okay, we can do that. So now we can choose, we can multiply the 2 times 5.5 or 3.14. Okay? So if we multiplied it by 5.5, we get 10 and 11. We've got 1 decimal point. It makes it 11. So 3.14 times 11. I forgot we need to use our raised dot, okay? So now we have 3.14 times 11, okay? With me so far? 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 1 times 3 is 3. We put our 0 down there, and again, 4, 1, and 3, okay? Add this together, we get 4, 5, 4, and 3. How many decimal places? We had 2, right? Because we only had 2 of them in the 3.14, the pi. Okay, so C equals 34.54 inches, okay? Now notice I did not put squared because circumference is like perimeter and we don't square it. We only square with area, okay? Now, speaking of area, we're going to do the area. So what is our formula for area? A equals pi r squared, okay? Equals 3.14, right? Times 5.5 squared, okay? Squared means 5.5 times 5.5, right? Okay, with me on that? So 5 times 5 is 25, carry the 2. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 2 is 27. Put a 0 down there. Again, 5 times 5 is 25, and 27. They're the same numbers, just don't forget the 0, but you can just write them out like that. Then 5 plus 0 is 5, 7 plus 5 is 12, carry a 1, 1 plus 2 plus 7 would give us 10, and 1 plus 2 is 3, okay? We have 2 decimal places because there's 1 in each of them, so it's 30.25. Now don't get confused, we are not done. We did not multiply by pi yet, right? But we have 30.25 to multiply by 3.14, okay? So, give myself a little more space. I mean, I have a whole board, but I have to move you and everything, so. But 30.25 times 3.14 is what we're going to be doing, okay? So 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 2 plus 2 is 10. 4 times 0 plus 1 is 1. 4 times 3 is 12. All right. Put our 0. 1 times all of these, we get 5, 2, 0, 3. We put 2 zeros, and don't forget the 3. 3 times 5 is 15, carry a 1. 3 times 2 plus 1 is 8. No, it's 7, I'm sorry. Okay. 3 times 0, we didn't carry anything, so this time there's not that, so it would be 0. And then 3 times 3 is 9. Very good. Okay. We want to add this up, so we get a 0. We get 5. Oh, 1 plus 2 plus 5 is 8. 2 plus 7 is 9. 1 plus 3 is 4. And then we have a 9 at the end, okay? How many decimal places did we have in the top? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now this says to round to the nearest hundredth, okay? Or hundredth. Sorry, hundredth. So we've got 94.9850. We can knock off the 0 automatically. Now, we round to the nearest hundredth. Which place is the hundredth? The 9, the 8, or the 5? Right, it would be the 8. So we're going to look at the 5. Does 5 make the 8 go up or stay the same? 5 makes it go up, right? So we're going to take this and we're going to make this jump to a 9. Okay, see how I did that? I'm trying to help you. 94.99 inches squared, okay? Notice that I put the square after the inches, because if you put it here, it looks like we, like it might be another number in this, or it could be, you could get it confused and think you need to actually square that number again, okay? So make sure you put it after this. If you put the SQ, it goes before, but if you put the 2, it goes after the unit so that you don't get it confused, okay? All right, get this out of the way. We're going to do one more problem, and then I'm going to tell you actually, go ahead and take a pause it and take a moment to do your speed drill. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and I'll see you when you get back. All right, I'm gonna write this up here so it's a little easier. Okay, this is the last problem we're gonna do, and then I'm gonna tell you what we're doing on our page. All right, we have 3 times x equals 6 squared, okay? What can we do first? We can square the 6, okay? 6 times 6 is 36. We bring down the 3x, okay? 3 times x. How do we get the x by itself? We gotta move the 3, right? So 3 is being multiplied here. What is the opposite? Divide, okay? So we're gonna divide by 3. Means it cancels it out. We've gotta divide by 3 over here too, right? Because what we do to one side, we have to do to the other side, okay? 36 divided by 3. If you need to write it out, if you can do this in your head, 3 divided by 3 is 1, 3 divided by 6 is 2, and it's 12, okay? So we're going to put this, plug this into our equation, and 3 times 12 equals 6 squared, okay? 3 times 12, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 1 is 3, 6 times 6 is 36. Are those the same numbers? Yes, they are, which means that x equals 12, and we are correct. Okay, so if you do this and you plug it in, as long as you did the processes right, if the numbers match up, then you got it right. If they do not, then you need to go back and you need to check something. But sometimes it is just a matter of just a little bit of error. Maybe you multiplied 3 times 12 and you completely forgot and put 24. And then you're like, 24 doesn't equal 36. But you're right, that doesn't. But sometimes it's because we make an error in the multiplication or the division. But if you did everything right, and you're still coming up with the wrong answer, I want to talk with you about that so that we can make sure you're getting these. But that is how to do those, and hopefully you are able to do them. On your page, if you'll take a look, I'm going to have you mark a few things. Section 1, do all but the green. Okay, all but the green. Section 2, you may pick 2 of them to do. Section 3, also 2. Section 4, go ahead and do all of those ones. They're just to help us with the extra practice. Section 5, you can pick 1. Section 6, you can pick 2. Section 7, when you turn the page over, you can also pick 2. Section 8, pick 3 of them. And section 9, pick 7. Okay, there's 13 problems, so I'm having you pick 7 and just 1 over half, and then do the homework section in the back of the book, okay? I hope you do really well. I hope you're well prepared for the quiz tomorrow in math, and do your best, and let me know if you have questions. We'll see you next time.